Right, welcome to Pipe Studio. This is Bhubalan, and this video we're going to talk about the Oaks at Hackberry Creek apartment. We're going to talk about move in, move out, and positive and negative all together. Okay. Before that, I recommend you to go back and see my disclaimers. I put almost 4 slides. Read through each and every line. Try to understand that first. If you are good with that, then proceed further. So first, we'll talk about the entry, like move-in process. Okay. So when I was searching for the apartment, I think I was in India by that time. So I went for a vacation. Before that, I was in a callaway for 3 years, continuously 3 years. Then I went India for the vacation. Then I about to come back. Okay, so I did apply for the 2 different apartments. One is a Vista at Hackberry Creek, another one is a Oaks at Hackberry Creek. That's the one we are talking about right now. So Vista says that hey, we're gonna give you 683 square feet of 1 BHK apartment for $1,276. Then whereas here the Oaks at Hackberry Creek says hey, we're gonna give you 724 square feet of 1 BHK apartment for $1,117. So obviously everyone used to go for the better prices, right? So I chosen Oaks at Hackberry Creek over the Vista. Okay, so I said that okay, I'd like to come with you, just start the process. And then first they said the application fees is $99, tick mark, okay. Then they said deposit is $250. And then I said, why is it $250, man? Because when I was in callaway, they just asked me to pay only $99, right? And I'm really not sure like why they are asking me to pay $250, but I said okay, that's fine, because I knew I get benefited with this around $100 over there, right? So I'm very much happy to pay that $250. I said okay. Then they said the service fees is 1.95 cents every time you make a payment to Oaks at Hackberry Creek. This notification we got received from them. Okay, so this fees will come each and every bill. So everything's fine, everything's signed off. And then my application also accepted. They said that okay, we're gonna give you the apartment. Then everything's cleared. Then they give me a shock saying that see, we went through your application and we checked your credit score and everything, and then we identified that we try to give you the apartment, but you need to pay additional fees. Like last time they said deposit was at $250, right? Now they're demanding to pay 1 month rent as a deposit. When I asked them why is it so, because I have a 3 years history. Continuously I was in 3 years for callaway at last colleges. I didn't miss any payment, and even I checked my credit score, it was 740 plus by that time. Even I took a screenshot and sent the email to them, and they said that okay, everything is fine, your credit score is fine, but we don't see that you are having any loans, like you don't have a home loan, you don't have a car loan. So which means since you are not paying something on time to somebody as a loan, we don't have any trust on you. That's what our manager said. So you just have to pay this amount as a deposit kind of thing. So I just think about it, because I about to return back, right? Going back and searching the other things, and even I paid like $99 plus $250 already. So I don't want to wait for another 1 month to get all the things to be refunded. They already said that application fees will not be refunded if they approve it, kind of things, right? So I don't want to lose that $100 also. So yes, then I said that okay, let's move on. I did pay that $1,173 as a deposit, and I paid the rest of the amounts, like whatever it is, and everything's went well. And then they hand over the key. So I did come and receive the key, and then they gives me one inventory form. I'm already from the callaway. I did see a lot of roaches, so I was expecting that roaches to be here in this apartment as well. So first time we entered, we don't see any roaches. Early morning, we do see the roaches and all over the places. We do see a couple of roaches in the kitchen and restroom, and there is a living room and all over the places. Since that's the first day, we took a photo for everything, and then we just forward to the manager, and we reported this issue to the manager. Hey, there is a roaches here. They said that okay, no problem, we'll fix it. Irving is known for the roaches. So I said that fine. So I raised the complaint. I put everything in the inventory. And also one more thing, so take this inventory form very seriously. So just noted every small things. This is more important, because when you guys move out, they're gonna see everything from here, and if there is something you did miss here, but the something's got damaged, they're gonna get all your money because they already charge you big amount, right? They have 1 month rent with them, so they have the flexibility of reducing any number of amount from that. Okay, so be careful, just record everything in the inventory form. When you move in, you would have see some smells like painting smell or something like that make you to hesitate or something. If you observe it, please note it down, because they have something like a ozone treatment. They will charge you for $150 if they found when you move out, and record all, even small stuff, even including the stains. If you see the stains in the anywhere, it may be in the restroom or it may be the kitchen or anywhere, if you see the stains even in the fridge, just mark it down, man. Just mark it down, that's more important, and take a photocopy of each and send it to the office for the record. I did so that I can argue with them. Even if you put n number of stuff and ask the question to them, they don't listen to you. Okay, so just have it for the purpose. At least we can ask the question like this in the social media in some point in time. Okay, let's come to the positive. If you raise any ticket, they're gonna try to fix it in 2 or 3 days. The maximum they will take 1 week. That's it. So they are very promptive, very responsive, and even if you make a multiple requests, they don't hesitate to come multiple time and fix it. So the maintenance team is the one who covering up all the problems occurred in the specific community, I could say. So maintenance team is really powerful, and they really responsive. Even they do come on the Sundays when something goes wrong in the weekends, and they have some maintenance number like emergency number. If you call the emergency number, basically you just have to send a voicemail to them, so they will do respond to you within 30 minutes after they receive the voicemail. If anything is urgent, they come over and see whether they can able to fix it or not. If not, they're gonna give you some arrangement for going through, like maybe to adjust with 1 or 2 days business days. Okay, so they are very promptive in nature, so that's the biggest plus in this apartment. And then no sounds from top floor. I was in like a ground floor for last 2 years. We didn't hear any sound like walking sound, running sound or moving sound. No sounds at all. It's very peaceful apartment. Again, good. The next one is they usually cleaning at the road, car parking. They used to paint the car parking every usual intervals. They are very much clean and scheduled people, and even they gonna paint outsides in very frequent intervals and everything. So they are very much scheduled people, and they're gonna clean the things as and when needed. Okay, that's also the biggest plus on this apartment. And then there's a big and cool swimming pool. Like they have 2 swimming pools. One is like beside of office. Another one is here. Like there is a community room where nearby a gym. There is a community room, and then there is a big swimming pool over there. So both the swimming pools are so good and so big as well. So big thumbs up for their swimming pool and maintenance as well. And then gated community. Of course, you need to have the, what do we say, like keys to enter into the community. So I could say, yeah, the gated community in one way, but other way they don't have gate, but that perfectly fine, man. It's a good community, like we could call it as a gated community. It's another place. And then they have a gym and the 2 floors. The first floor will be like only having the jogging stuff, and the top floor will be like a muscles. So 2 floor gyms, another thumbs up. And the negative, okay, this is where we need to talk more about it. The first thing is they don't have a playgrounds, man. Whenever the kids used to play in somewhere, they find somewhere and try to play there, they always raise a complaint to the office saying that kids are playing, lots of loudness, kind of things. So they always ask you to go and play the Mustang Park. That's what they're gonna say. So there is no kids playground. That's the biggest negative, I could say. So they probably might be having one playground because they have a lot of areas. Most of the areas are like occupied with buildings, seems like. So please have this, have some kids play park so that kids can come together and play something. And the next one is no Wi-Fi at gym or swimming pool. If you look at Calloway, we said that gym and one of the swimming pool is nearby office where it can able to share the Wi-Fi in the 3 places, right? but here the gym and swimming pool all are separated, and office room also separated, so there is no Wi-Fi in the swimming pool or gym area. So what is happening here is, so if you're out of data, so you just have to wait to come back to home to check the internet and everything. So what I suggest is, better you guys move your office into the another swimming pool where you have the community room nearby, right? Take that room as an office, so that you come over and relax and can work, can do the gym and everything, right? So at least do that one. Otherwise, at least equip your gym with the Wi-Fi, please. And the next one is outside noise due to 161 highway. Yeah, I must have told this one. Actually, last night I told you, right, the inside the home you don't hear any noises even from upstairs or beside the buildings. But the moment you step out, you could have hear a lot of noises due to the 161 highway. You would have seen the highway just nearby here. We cannot blame the community for this, but yeah, there is a noise that we might have tell you, right? So don't expect that you just come out and do relax. The moment you come out, you could have heard the noise. Yeah. And then car will filled up with the dust in a day due to highway and cleaning time. Yes, I told you, right, there is a 161 highway nearby. So if you put a car that facing to the highway, then your car will be get dusted within a day. Like if you go home, you just park it and go home and come back in the morning, then you would have seen a lot of dust that has been covered with your car. That's due to like 161 highway stuff. Seems like there is a lot of pollution comes in and it's like filled your car with a lot of dust. That's a one negative. And the other thing is, I told you, like cleaning team will come and clean the road in the scheduled time. So if the highway is not filling the dust, cleaning team will make sure that they do their job to fill your cars with dust. They will just do something like so, and then your car will be will be having a lot of dust in it. So please clean your car at least once in a week when you get a time, because yeah, this is how this has been. And then the collaboration with office team, actually they do conduct only one event in a year that we call it as a known your neighbors. They will give us free ice creams and some jumping things. That's it. That's only one day they just conduct some event to collaborate all the neighbors. Otherwise they don't have much events there. The next one is long beautiful creek, but lot of dog poos and urines. Actually, being outside, if you look at that apartment, that creek with that apartment is so beautiful. And if you decide to spend some time in that particular creek, and if you decide to get in, then you come to know that that greenish area will filled with a lot of dog poos and urines and stinky smells. If something rains comes, even you couldn't go that specific area, like it's full of smells. Like that's how it is. So we supposed to blame for a residents for not using that specific places in a proper way, but the management also needs to force this one, right? I don't think they are forcing it. And the next one is roaches. So there is a roaches for here as well. I told you, right, the moment I comes in, I see the roaches there. I took a photo of it and I have it recorded and also send it to the management for review and everything. So gradually in 2 years, like again roaches will get increased. Don't take roaches as a simple way, because one simple egg will give a birth of 40 roaches. So that powerful it is. The next one is the rent hikes during the renewal time. So yes, whenever you go for the renewal process, they will always increase the rent by like $150. Yes, so that's what happened to me. Like I told you, right, first I paid $1,176. Next time they asked me to pay like around $1,276. They increase the $100 a year. And also when I move in first time, they give the car parking for free, which is worth of $35 per month. Now $30 per month. Now they get added the $30 as well. So yes, they will do like this. And other stuff is for internet connectivity, you just have to depend only on the AT&T, and they have a separate water bill that will tell you like how much of water you used and everything. So that's very much good. And they have a convenience charge, which I told you, right, that they will charge you $1.95 for each and every time you make a payment. And also they have two washer and dryer room. One is nearby office room, another one is other side, other way around, like nearby gym. And my recommendation is use this washer and dryer room only for washing and drying the clothes. Okay, don't use it for some other purpose. And also my recommendation is don't go to this room after 11 o'clock, or yeah, that I could have said. After 11 o'clock, don't go this room strictly. Okay, don't ask me why. Next one is a move out process. When I ask for the renewal, they come and see the apartment, or before doing the renewal process, they see crayons in the walls, and then they said that we don't want to do the renewal. I said, oh, that's okay, that's perfectly fine. I can look for some other apartment because I already seen the cockroaches, right? So I'm very much good. So I said thank you so much, and then they given the move out notice where they mentioned that just to move out in the specific day, and if you move out, we can come and analyze and inspect everything, and if we'll make sure that we'll fix everything, and finally we settle down all the rest of the amount by within 30 days. That's what they said. Remember that they already have my amount with them, right? $1,174. Before I hand over the key, I cleaned the wall in the proper way, restored everything as before. I did my magic and make sure that wall is cleaned. Even I take a photo of it and attached in the email saying that, hey, I cleaned all the walls. This is the current status of the room, and then I hand over the key and move out. Okay, then I waited for around 20 days to go. Then I send a reminder email to them, say what is the status, I don't hear anything. Then they said that, okay, sorry, we are busy and we will respond to you by next Monday. I actually asked on a Friday. They said that for Monday, definitely we're going to respond to you with all the information. I said, okay, that's fine. Then I waited for Monday, no response, and waited for Tuesday, no response. And then Wednesday, I sent an email like just gentle reminder. So let's see what is happening over there. No response as usual. Again, I sent an email. There is no response as usual. And then I just log into the portal and see what's going on. And then when I log in the portal, they added some charges in it, like $76 for utility charge, and there is another $129 for another utility charge. Maybe that charge would be having the water bill, etc., etc. That's fine. If it's a water bill or utility charge, we are just how to pay that, right? I don't want to challenge that one. And then they said that the kitchen counter resurfaced due to stain or damage, and that's for $252. I got shocked. Like, what happened, guys? Actually, in kitchen, we had a problem. Like in kitchen, that is a sink, is that right? Keeps leaking the water, and we complained multiple times. And then they will come and fix it, but again the water will leak, and then they will take some time and come and fix it. Likewise, it got changed 2 times. Okay, and then every time is little bit of leaking will become all the times. Due to that, what is happening was that there is a kitchen counter, right? It's like solo will happen, like, which means it's going like this. I was thinking like they were mentioning this one, okay, but I wrote the mail to them. Hey, look at this tickets which I raised in those days. So kitchen leaking is a continuous problem with your community. I raised the multiple ticket as and when needed, but it was not fixed properly. That's why the water leaks happen, and that's a reason that that damage was happened. Okay, don't blame me for that. And also they said that there is ozone treatment to remove the odor in the apartment. That is $150. So again, what is that ozone treatment? I literally got surprised. Like, when I moved out of the apartment, I know I did spray some odor for roaches. Okay, there was a roaches, I told you, right? So to get rid of it, I just put some heats everywhere and making sure that everything is clean. I just wrote an email to them saying that, hey, yes, I just put some paste items. Apart from that, I don't see any smiles when I come out. I don't know why this ozone treatment was given to this particular apartment. That cost me like $150. And then they place another things like a replacement of 3 sets of damaged blinds. Okay, that's $65. Yes, we agree that amount. We don't have any issue. There are some damages in the blinds. Okay, so $65 too much, but okay. And then they charged me like a carpet cleaning, spot stain removal $75. Yes, we do see some strains in the carpet, so that charge is also accepted without any challenges. The next one is painting, $80. So actually this charge was not there when they initially put all this information, like rest of the charges. Okay, then I raise a question to them, why the odor charge and the kitchen charge and everything, I have a dispute on this particular amounts, so give me the justification. So all of a sudden what they did was they removed all the amount back and then added this amount again on 610 with this painting charges. So what they're trying to tell you is, if you raise any question, they will charge you more. That's what they're trying to say. So they additionally add $80. So totally the deduction is $621. So I wrote the email. As usual, they don't respond at it. Then after I just waited for 30 days to be completed. On 31st day, I wrote an email that, hey, enough. You guys are just crosses all your limit. Your 30 days is over. Now tell me what is happening with the charges and give me the report or statement, kind of thing. Then they wrote an email. They just respond to everything and saying that for kitchen counter there is a marker sign over there that we consider as strains. Also mentioned the email saying that we don't do the touch up. If there is anything we found, we just have to refresh everything. That's what they told me. Okay, if that's true, that damage due to the water is the very much highest one. Okay, so that's a real damage. The stain, yes, I accepted there is a damage from my end as well. So that's one they mentioned. Also they mentioned another where there is a joint, right? The joint, they do some tinkering work, and then tinkering works in day by day is getting exposed. We don't do anything. We don't like break the surface like with a knife or something, right? This is a joint. Actually they do the tinkering in there, and when 2 years goes, is actually like coming out little bit in future. They zoomed it and take a photo and share it with me saying that, hey, this is a damage we found. Then I write a mail to them like saying that, boss, we don't take a responsibility for that. This is a fix done by you, and that due to some time period it got exposed, so we can't do anything about it. And then I also write an email to them saying that these two damages, one is coming out, this is due to your fixes. Another one is due to leakage, that solo thing has happened. These two things are very much major compared to the stains, like a marker where my kids were written over there. Okay, so anyhow, if it's happened, let's split the charge. Like you guys also made a mistake, I also made a mistake. Let's split this charge into some percentage so that both can get benefited, like win-win situation. But they don't respond anything. And ozone treatment, what they told me was, before you move out, our representative comes in and see something and they smell something, and that's the reason we were charging this one. Even after you move out, we did smell some urine smells kind of things. I was got surprised and also told to them, listen, we don't have dogs at home, okay, to urine somewhere in the home or something. Okay, the thing that caused that urine smell is, there is a one problem in this apartment where there are 2 times that bathroom, which is nearby our bedroom, is leaking the water. Due to the leakage, the water was coming quarter of the bedroom, I could say. Carpet is almost like filled with water. So when I raised the ticket, okay, so first time they came and they just removed the old wall and fix it and repaint the old wall, fixing everything. Okay, both the times this bedroom was filled with water quarter of the time. So I was told you like there is a stain in my carpet, right? So I was thought of cleaning those stains by applying some water and solution and everything. The moment I started cleaning some stuff, started giving some smells. By that time what was happening was there was a rain outside, so that also doesn't allow to drain this particular place sooner than expected. So what we did was we just put a fan and we just opened the door to go this orders and everything, but it didn't go. Unfortunately, by the time the service team came in to fix some other issues, okay, they may observe the smell, I agree that, okay, but that smell comes due to what? Odor smell comes because the pipeline was broken 2 times. That's a major broken. That was happened for many reasons, not for us, because of wall. We are not doing anything in the wall. Somehow the water line was broken over there, and that causing my bedroom to be filled up with water. The quarter of the bedroom was filled up with water. Okay, so having said that, so you guys are, when the moment you fix that one, you get also do something to get rid of, like to drain this place, right? They didn't do anything, just go off and saying that it will be drained automatically. Okay, so what do? I told to them like, this is what happened, this is the root cause behind it, so I don't want to take this charge anymore. Okay, but for that email also they didn't do any response. Okay, that's what happening at the moment. So my suggestion to you is like, if they causing some damage, for example, if the water is leaking, and due to this leak if you seeing the odor smell, then please raise it to the office room and making sure that this the ozone treatments happen immediately. Ask them to do the ozone treatment, man, because we are feeling some smell due to this water leaks and water is filled up with carpet or something. We just want to fix this odor smell, we cannot live with that. Just raise a ticket, make sure that odor treatment is happen immediately, otherwise they will charge you something on your name when you move out. Okay, so this is what they replied to me. So right now I asked so much of question, but no response yet. They deducted all my amount, like $621. When I asked the question, they reduced that $80 because they removed $541 at the moment. That's what happening, and I'm yet to receive that $80. Okay, so but after my response, I didn't get any response back from them, because they got all their money. They don't need to answer my question at all. Yeah, that's what they may be thinking at the moment. So this is what I like to share with you. So be careful with this management. Actually, when you moves in, they will get your money. Once you moves out, they will happily reduce all the monies how much they wanted, and then they will give rest if anything. Otherwise they will find all the possible ways to like eat all your monies. That's what I could have understand. Otherwise this apartment is best, man. Like yeah, I already told you all positive and negatives, right? Please be considerate before moving. Check all the facts I mentioned here and making sure that all things are verified, and then make a decision accordingly. That's it, I like to say it here. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching the video. Bye bye.